Jenny.
Hey, back up a little bit.
Whoa. Dad, we forgot to say hi.
Oh, say hi.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, there's a big daddy piece. Hey guys, welcome to the kitchen. This is Joe with the Youngblood Family Farm, and today we're gonna make a special treat. Here in Michigan, we've been kind of snowed in for the last week or so. In fact, the last 2 weeks, my children have gone to school 2 days. 2 days, 1.5 days. And I had the entire week off school. And so we're gonna make a treat. We're going to make maple syrup on snow. So stick with us. All right, so before we get going, things that you need for this project, and you can adapt a little bit. First thing that we need to have is we need to have pure maple syrup. Don't do this with Aunt Jemima, Log Cabin, any of that corn syrup stuff. Use real syrup. Buy it from a local farm too. That would make everybody happier. The next thing we need to have is you need to have a good thermometer. Remember, we're taking this to 235. Have a good thermometer. The next thing you need to do is you need to have some clean snow. What are you doing? Hey, show everybody that shirt. Look at that. That's a great looking shirt, isn't it? And so we need to have some clean snow. And so don't get your roadside snow, yellow snow, side of the driveway snow. Get some clean snow. There you go. And then we're using some craft sticks. If you had old popsicle sticks, those work. We did this with a fork one time. And so we're going to try to dab these in and roll them across. And then we need a saucepan. And then we need that butter. Okay, so these are all the pieces that we need, and we're going to put this together. So maple syrup on snow. Wonderful seasonal treat. It ends up becoming a taffy type candy, if you will. The problem is when we're doing syrup, we usually don't have snow here in Michigan. And we've got a good 1.5 to 2 foot of snow in the yard. It's super clean. And so the kids went out and they packed some snow in little bins, and we're going to start this process. So what we are going to do is we are going to use some of our syrup here. Get in there. This is some of our syrup that we'll make here in a few more weeks. And we're going to shoot for probably doing about a pint of this. And so you can see that beautiful color. And that may be way more. Maybe we'll go a little shy of a pint. I think that will probably be plenty. So the next thing, will you hold that? The next thing is, this is the key.
It's a key?
This is the key. We have to put butter around the inside of the saucepan. And what that will do is all I got to do is wipe it around the inside of it. Because as syrup boils, the moisture in the syrup, the water will begin to start cooking out. So I told my kids today we're going to do a science project. And so you never ever leave this stove. And what we're going to do is we're going to boil this up past boiling temperature of water, which is 212. We're going to take it past the boiling temperature of syrup, which is 219. Stay back, it's hot. And we're going to take this to 235 degrees. What the butter does is it gives a little bit of fat. It will melt down the edge of the saucepan, and it keeps it from boiling over. So this is the key. Now what I can tell you is that as syrup boils past that point, it will start to foam. And that butter will drip down onto the oil, or the butter will drip down into the syrup, keeping the foam low, but you may have to turn your temperature down. If you boil it too hard, it doesn't matter how much oil you have in there. It will just foam right over. So like I said, periodically we want to make sure that we are checking the temperature. There's not much syrup in there, so it's going to come up pretty fast. And you want to make sure that you're not touching the bottom, because the bottom definitely would give you an off reading. I apologize about, oops, slow down. I apologize about the little bit of spottiness in this video, but I want you guys to have success here. And so you can see that I'm got to keep that off the bottom. We're at 226 right now. If we don't want to touch the bottom of the pan, because that would throw your numbers off. But if you're in the foam, that's going to throw your numbers off too. So check it periodically, because you do not want to go over. So we're right around 10 minutes in. So this is not taking very long at all. We would bring it right back at that 235 mark. Now this is an exact science. If you're a half off, there we go. So we're at 235. And so what we're going to do is pull the thermometer. We're going to turn off the heat. Every kid needs a craft stick.
Give me one. Give me one.
Daddy needs a craft stick.
I need another one. I need this. No.
All right. Super hot, guys. So spread those out. So what we need to do, everybody listening?
Yes.
What we need to do is we are going to spread this out, and then we have to wait a while, okay?
How long? That looks so sweet.
I think we probably made too much. Is there such a thing, guys?
No. Yeah. Oh, that part's hard. Are you gonna eat it or just roll it up?
Yeah.
All
right.
I put a little bit more on.
I think that you guys could probably dab your sticks in.
Oh, this is already hard. The goo is so hard.
I think we made too much.
Dad, can you put some more on ours? There's no such thing, Dad.
No such thing as too much?
No. Okay.
Well, I probably should measure more. So
A little bit.
it's going to be a little hot in spots, guys.
Yeah, those spots where he just poured it.
Please eat in one spot so we don't get all sticky everywhere. Guess we should have pulled your hair back, huh? And so we got to get in here and we got to... There we go. Look at that.
Yum, yum.
So, hey. I think we have some success on the farm today. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Is this the best yet?
I don't know because we've never made this before.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them some sugar. I'm going to bundle them up. I'm going to send them outside. So, hey. I hope you guys have some fun. Go ahead and make this. You got good snow right now. Come see us in a few more weeks. We're going to be making some maple syrup. And like and subscribe and see us on Facebook and Instagram and all the such. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Bye now.